What's good, YouTube? It's King Shadow 3 and I'm back with another book mukbang and with a story time this time.
Nigga take me down right. Gotta live life. Mama told me get that money and go buy her a crib. I told her you got.
And I'm gonna be talking about how I spent half of my second grade in the hospital. So yeah, I'm not doing no more talking. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And let's get straight into the video. Alright. I got me some canes, you know, got a 3-piece combo, got me a fruit punch right here. I was drinking some on the way back home, you know. I tried to go to Chipotle, but the one I usually go to, they moved it. Like, they closed down and put a whole different store right there. Like, that's crazy. I should go back and get my money though, cause they gave me these little bitty. Well, they gave me 4. I asked for 3, so I ain't even mad about it. Okay, so you can check the video. So I want to say it was about, I don't know what it was. I don't remember the month or nothing, but it was around. I want to say it was before or after winter break. And one of those, teacher called everybody in the middle of the room. Pulled our chairs up, we started watching the movie. I'm talking about like in the middle of the movie, like the snap of a finger, head just started banging. Boom, boom, boom. I'm talking about banging. Like, oh my God. I asked, can I go to the nurse? Said yeah, went to the nurse. You know what the nurse always say when you got a headache? Drink some water. Of course, I went to the nurse like 3 times and every time she said drink water. So I didn't go back. Went home, told my mama I had a headache. Stayed home. I was at home for about a good week or 2. I was not getting better, nothing. Yeah, that's when my mama came home from work. And then decided to take me to the emergency room. You know, went to the emergency room, check my temperature. I had a high temp. Don't remember the temp or none of that. Well, I do know that it was high. Still had a headache at the time. Went back home, sent me back home. And then after that, kept having headaches. Like, my head was still hurting. I'm talking about like waking up in the middle of the night screaming, saying my head hurt. And that's when I went back to the emergency room and they kept me. Ran some tests, blah, 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 blah. Came back, said I had a sinus infection. I know a sinus infection, more like a cold and stuff, but I had mucus backed up in my head and it wasn't draining. It wasn't draining at all. And all this was in my second grade year. And like, I was about 8, 9 years old. And so, stayed in the hospital. Went to the school, told the teachers. Teachers even told me that they been praying for me. Like the whole second grade, they got in circles and started praying. I remember all that. I remember them telling me that. And, ran test, had a sinus infection, yeah. And then that's when I had to have surgery. They told my parents that I was gonna have to crack my skull. And if they do that, I won't come back the same. I won't come back as the same Rashad. The Rashad right now. The Shad right now. The shot that y'all seeing right now will not be the same shot if they would have cracked my skull. So, of course, my parents, they said, "Are you crazy? Are you stupid?" They ain't actually said it, but they said, "Nah, find another way." And that's when, oh, whoa. Stop. Let's backtrack a little bit. On top of that, you know, when I was running the tests and all that, I haven't ate for 2 weeks. And then when we get into the surgery, I had to have surgery in my eye. They decided to do 3 surgeries instead of cracking my skull. Decided to do it in my eye, my nose, and my mouth. And after my eye surgery, I woke up, said I was hungry, and remind you, I haven't ate 2 weeks prior to that. Everybody was happy, ordered pizza. Now, I do have a clip of that. I will insert this.
First meal since surgery.
Ain't the ice over here in the microwave where I was
Like, my first time eating that for 2 weeks was that pizza after my eye surgery. Well, you can actually see my eye after my surgery was about this fat. Put a patch over it, I look like a pirate. But yeah. Honestly, I could have died from this. You know, honestly could have died. But you know what? The man right there, that's in them clouds. He did this to me. He grabbed me. They said I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying in this work. I don't know where that just came from, but I just made all of it up. But yeah. After my eye surgery, I haven't ate again. I haven't ate again. I want to say, after my other 2 surgeries, I haven't ate. And I don't even remember those times. I want to say. Oh, yes, I have. I think it was after my my nose surgery. I had like some gum or something. And then I guess I couldn't hold it together and I just threw up. I also was throwing up my food. I threw up pancakes. I threw up some gum. I threw up some other stuff. I don't remember that, but yeah. Comes on close to the end of the school year. It was parent-teacher conference. This right here is hard to tell. Hard to tell y'all. This is some heartbreaking stuff. Parent-teacher conference, teacher was talking to my mama and stuff. You know, at the end of the parent-teacher conference, teachers asked my parents, "What they gonna help me back?" And you know what was said? Yes. Yeah. So, yes, I was held back from my parents. And I asked, and they came back and told me, "You just don't know how upset I was." I'm talking about like upset. And it's crazy and it's bad because the whole time I was in the hospital, I was the meanest person in that building. I'm talking about mean to everybody. Mean to the nurses and all. They came back and told me that. I was heated. I was mad. And it's straight hard to tell y'all that. You don't tell nobody that I held back. And so yeah, I think around, I want to say around May-ish, June-ish, when I got released from the hospital. Had an IV still in my arm. Had to take that every few hours. Had medicine I had to take every night that'll make you go to sleep and stuff. Hated that medicine. I threw that up most of the time. Sometimes I didn't, other times I didn't. But I threw that medicine up. Yeah. Got held back. A few months later, I am who I am now. Yeah. That bitch gotta happen. I know I'm probably missing some stuff. Everything not coming together in me right now, but try to explain it the best way I can. You know. So yeah, those who watching, those wondering I'm 17 in 10th grade. Yes, that is true. I'm supposed to be a junior, going to a senior year. And yeah, I got held back by my parents, not the teacher. So technically I didn't flunk. You know, my mama said she didn't move me forward was because she didn't want me going into the 3rd grade not knowing nothing. And now I think back, if I went straight to the 3rd grade, boy, I would have really got held back without me being in the hospital. But yeah, in my eyes, I didn't flunk. Well, everybody's eyes, I didn't flunk. That was so hard to tell. I did not want to tell nobody. The only people that knew was family. Didn't tell nobody. So yeah, I graduated when I'm 19. All that show. But it was for the best. I was in the hospital, I want to say more than half of my second grade year. Like, yes, that's how long I've been in the hospital. So my story time. I know some people that know about it is probably crying right now. Some people probably crying, some people probably emotional. The only thing that was hard for me to tell was me getting held back. That was the hardest thing right there. Yeah, this is the end of the video. If y'all like the video, well, story time. If y'all want more story times, I can give y'all some, you know. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow my social medias all in the description below. It's Shadow 3, and I'm out. Gang.